Waiter insults her for being black, unaware Elon Musk is right behind. Then Amara Jackson, adjusting the strap of her tote bag, entered the restaurant, her stomach quietly protesting with hunger. A queue of customers lingered near the counter, where a young waiter, fixated on his phone, barely acknowledged their presence. His name tag displayed Greg. Amara joined the line, observing as others were warmly greeted and quickly served. When it was her turn, Greg, without looking up, dismissively gestured for her to wait. Politely clearing her throat, Amara greeted, "Hi, I'd like to—" "Wait a second," Greg interrupted, still glued to his phone. Taken aback but patient, Amara waited until Greg finally set aside his phone. His gaze met hers with evident disinterest. "What would you like?" he asked curtly. Hesitating due to his unwelcoming tone, Amara requested, "The truffle pasta and a sparkling water, please." Greg raised an eyebrow, skepticism in his voice. "Are you sure you can afford that?" Feeling a rush of embarrassment, Amara affirmed calmly, "Yes, I can." Greg snorted, doubting her. "It'll be a while. We're short-staffed, so you'll need to wait," he said, dismissively. Amara looked around. The restaurant didn't seem overwhelmed. Nonetheless, she chose a table by the window, sat down, and decided to overlook his comment. As time passed, Amara noticed Greg engrossed in his phone, ignoring her. She saw other customers, particularly white patrons, receive prompt and friendly service, their orders quickly fulfilled. Returning to the counter, Amara's patience dwindled. "Excuse me, I've been waiting nearly 20 minutes. Is my order ready?" she inquired, maintaining composure. Greg lazily replied, "It'll take time. We're busy with other customers." "But you've served others who arrived after me," Amara retorted, her voice tinged with frustration. Unmoved, Greg coldly suggested, "Maybe you should dine somewhere more suitable for you next time." Confused, Amara asked, "What do you mean?" Leaning in, Greg's voice lowered, "This isn't exactly McDonald's. You don't seem like someone who usually eats here." Stunned by his insinuation, Amara felt a surge of indignation. "Excuse me," she responded, her voice quivering slightly. "I'm just saying," Greg shrugged. "People like you usually don't fit in places like this. Maybe find somewhere more in your range." The air thickened with his words, sharp and offensive. Amara, outraged by his blatant prejudice, stared at Greg, contemplating her next move. His voice faltering under Elon Musk's intense scrutiny. "I might have been a bit harsh," he admitted reluctantly. Amara, still in shock, observed as the restaurant hushed in anticipation of what was to come. Elon's presence had shifted the atmosphere completely. "Harsh," Elon echoed, his tone incredulous. "You demeaned and discriminated against her openly. This isn't just harsh. It's unacceptable." The manager, now fully aware of the gravity of the situation, nodded solemnly. "I apologize, Mr. Musk, and to you, miss," he turned to Amara. "This is not what our establishment stands for. I assure you we will handle this appropriately." Amara felt a mix of relief and disbelief. She had come for a simple meal, not expecting to defend her dignity. Elon's intervention, however, had changed the narrative dramatically. "Thank you," Amara said quietly, her voice steadier now. She looked at Elon, grateful for his unexpected advocacy. Elon nodded at her, then addressed the manager again. "I suggest you reconsider how you train your staff. Everyone deserves respect, regardless of their background or how they look." As the manager promised immediate action and Greg was led away for a more private discussion, the other diners whispered among themselves, the air filled with a mix of shock and murmurs of support for Amara. Elon turned to leave, pausing to give Amara a reassuring nod. "No one should go through what you did. I'm glad I could help." Amara watched as he walked away, the reality of the moment sinking in. She had faced blatant racism but found support from an unlikely ally. As the weight of the confrontation lifted, she realized that this experience wouldn't just fade into memory. It was a stark reminder of the challenges she faced and the unexpected champions who could emerge. Firmly. What happened in there was wrong, and it shouldn't happen to anyone. Amara nodded, her heart heavy yet lifted by the support. It means a lot that you spoke up. Not many would have, she admitted, her eyes reflecting a mix of gratitude and resolve. Elon looked towards the restaurant, his expression thoughtful. It's important to call out injustice, no matter where we see it. We all have a part to play in making things right. The conversation paused as they both took a moment to reflect on the gravity of the situation. Amara felt a mix of appreciation and newfound strength, buoyed by Elon's support, but aware of the long road ahead in combating such attitudes. "Let's hope they truly learn from this," Elon said as they started walking away from the restaurant. His voice carried a hint of determination, signaling his commitment to ensuring such incidents didn't go unnoticed or unaddressed. Amara agreed, feeling a spark of optimism. "Yes, let's hope so. And thank you again, Elon. It's comforting to know there are people who won't stand by when they witness wrong." As they walked off, leaving the scene behind, the echoes of their encounter resonated, marking a moment of significant personal stand against prejudice, supported by an unexpected ally, underlining the powerful impact of standing together against injustice. Elon looked back at the restaurant one last time, his expression contemplative. "No one should have to go through what you did, Amar. But now, more than ever, it's clear we need these ugly truths exposed if we're ever going to change them." Amar nodded, her feelings a complex mix of validation and vulnerability. "It's overwhelming," she admitted. "I'm glad you were there, though. It made a difference." They parted ways, leaving the scene of confrontation behind, but its implications lingered. As Amar walked away, her thoughts were a blend of fear and determination. The encounter had not only highlighted the persistent issues of racism, but had also sparked a broader dialogue, one that she was now unexpectedly at the center of. Back at the restaurant, Matthew was left to manage the fallout. He made his rounds, apologizing to the remaining customers, his face etched with the burden of what had just unfolded. Each interaction was a reminder of the long road ahead, not just to salvage the restaurant's reputation, but to genuinely address the deeper issues laid bare by the day's events. Online, the incident became a catalyst for a much-needed conversation about racism in modern society. Elon's tweet resonated across social media, turning the unfortunate event into a rallying cry for change. Amar, bolstered by the support she received, embraced a new role as an advocate for justice, her story a poignant reminder of the ongoing struggle against discrimination. The video of the incident closed with a call to action, encouraging viewers to reflect on their own responses to such injustices and to actively participate in shaping a more equitable society. "Thanks for watching," the narrator concluded, a solemn note in their voice. "Until next time, let's ensure we're part of the solution." Share your thoughts and join the conversation below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that challenge, inspire, and demand action. Description *. Broken Heart *. A shocking incident unfolds in an upscale restaurant when a waiter openly discriminates against a customer. But little did he know, Elon Musk was standing right behind, silently observing it all. What happens next is a powerful call for justice that goes viral and sparks a global conversation about modern racism. Globe showing Europe-Africa. This story will leave you questioning how you'd react in such a moment of injustice. Would you stand up, speak out, or stay silent? Thinking face. Loudspeaker, don't miss this eye-opening tale of courage and accountability. White heavy check. Mark like this video if you believe in standing up against discrimination. Speech balloon comment below. How would you have reacted to such blatant injustice? Bell subscribe for more stories that inspire and challenge. Outbox tray share this video to spread awareness. Let's make a difference together. Raising hands. Thank you for watching. Red heart.